try not to ruffle anything.
Oh yeah.
Actually, like.
All right, one. Count me down, Tariq.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up with y'all? It's your boy Cali-Aesthetic, and today I got a special guest with me, man. No other than Killem Matt. How you doing, bro?
I feel great, brother.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
prepared for New York next week, and you know we getting it in there.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. And you came out here to sack, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you had us put in some work, man. This was major work today. This wasn't your average just workout. This was, what would you call it?
Just trying to teach, inspire, just trying to get the people right, so when they go compete, they know what to expect.
Nah, this is facts. This was a competing type of training. This is not your average just workout. Like, you get what I'm saying? This is some elite shit. Just tell them about just even the warm up.
Yeah, so the warm up I'll be having everybody do just to see where everybody's level is at, and just try to see what people could withhold, and a lot of people quit during that warm up.
Yeah.
So we kind of know what kind of individuals we kind of working with. So.
Yeah.
And today was a good group, so nobody quit.
Yeah, nah, today was a good group. I'm not gonna lie. I was surprised at some of the guys that actually finished it.
Yeah, I was
like,
dope.
yeah, you pushed us today. Like, you definitely pushed us.
I pushed myself.
Nah, for sure. Speaking about yourself though, man, you're from New York, man.
Yep.
How would you say pretty much your background?
So I'm Puerto Rican. I was raised in New York, Brooklyn to be exact. I've been out here since 2018, and I love it out here. I ain't gonna lie. This is definitely one of the greatest experiences that I had, especially just around people. You got great people out here in California. I love it.
Nah, facts. But when you speak about New York, man, what would you say? How did New York mold you?
I mean, it molded me to the person that I am today. Just being around people.
Yeah.
Being around different cultures.
Yeah.
Knowing what to say, what not to say.
Yeah.
You know, really just observing my surroundings.
Yeah, because that's a rough place, man. Like even though people like the lifestyle and they look at it on camera, like New York.
Yeah.
They don't understand it's a gritty place.
Yeah, you won't really understand until you spend 2 weeks over there. Then you want to come back.
Yeah. So, through your years, how long you been in calisthenics again?
It's about to be 12 years.
12 years?
Yeah.
Okay. What year you started?
2013.
2013. Okay. And what would you say pulled you into it?
Really, we used to just go to the park and just play around, and that's when we was just hanging out. It was like me and my friends just hanging out.
Yeah.
And that's how the BarGod came about, because we used to just be like, oh, we're gonna go BarGodding. So we used to just say, we used to go BarGodding. It never was like a thing like, oh, we got inspiration for anybody.
Yeah.
It was just like a thing that we used to say. And so me and my friends, we would just go hang out, really smoke, and just be around amongst men doing, just playing around on the bars. Wasn't really doing like real workouts and stuff like that. Not yet, at least.
Yeah.
So then, we go in the days of when Instagram kind of first started type of thing.
Yeah.
And that's when we were starting to see Brooklyn Tank and Zeph, and people like that, of that culture of doing calisthenics and doing crazy movements. And then I see like somebody doing a muscle up, and I was like, I found it amazing, and I was like,
yeah,
I think I can do that. Like, and I went to the park the next day and I just did it.
Facts?
Yeah, facts.
Damn.
Like, yeah.
And that's the crazy part about it is, it seems like New York, when it comes to calisthenics, there's just like a culture.
Yes,
like how
definitely.
California, you see a lot of skateboarders.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Things like
riders,
that.
Yeah,
and a lot of bike riders. Like
people into old school cars.
Exactly.
All that things, like, all that thing from over here is culture, is like cultural.
Yeah, and it seems like that's a cultural thing out there, because I even seen big guys out there on video doing muscle ups.
Yeah.
So it seems like, I
mean, you gotta understand too, there's parks everywhere.
Yeah.
There's parks everywhere. There's like
Yeah.
hundreds of parks in New York.
Yeah, and that's what makes it beautiful.
Yeah.
So you guys are able to be around, especially being around people like people who you would say that you saw in the park that has been doing it for years.
Yeah.
So just seeing them, you guys are just, I may fuck around one day, get up on the bar, and they may even have you guys get on the bar, huh?
Yeah, so I could tell you this one experience that I had with Zeph. I was at Wingate, right? And I wasn't really talking to Zeph like that. Like I knew him and I knew who he was.
Yeah.
But people like that is intimidating, right? And like I was just sitting there, we was kind of like creating content, you could say, you know, like kind of like doing stuff in the bars. And Zeph calls me over and he's like, they was doing like 100 push-up set. And they was like, yeah, come over here, do some push-ups.
Yeah.
And I definitely ducked them. And I was like, nah, because I was intimidated and I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
But then after that, I kind of felt like, damn, I should have done it. You know what I mean? Like I regretted it so bad. And I was like, I would never do that again. Like I would never say no, you know, to like, especially somebody like Zeph, you know, like it was a good opportunity and then I kind of ducked it.
Damn, okay. But you didn't, after that, you making sure you're not taking anything like that for granted again.
Nah.
I feel that, man. And that's how that goes into a lot of things when it comes to working out. Because you even feel like that, not finishing a set.
Yeah.
So, hey, I didn't finish the set. That's how I feel sometimes. Man, like, coming out with you for the first time. Man, I feel like I should have stayed longer and shit. Y'all still going.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm feeling like I need to finish the set, man. What the hell, man? I don't want to, you feel me, not take advantage of this moment right now because who knows how much this can make me better.
Exactly.
So just even having that is a total mind shift to me.
Yeah, definitely finish your plate for sure.
Yeah.
Always finish your plate.
Okay, now as for, let's just say finishing your plate. The grind, the determination. What do people get misconstrued when it comes to calisthenics and putting in the grind?
I mean, grind could be different. You could put that in different type of aspects.
Yeah.
Because a grind to me, it'll probably be like 1,000 push-ups or 1,000 reps, right? But it necessarily won't be like that to somebody else. So the grind to me would be, you know, putting in the work to get stronger.
Yeah.
You know, for like the next workout. You know what I mean? And so grind could be thrown around in certain things too.
I say more so, like when I say the grind, I mean more so when you're saying getting better. Like you're not just doing this to just stay in the same place. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're around 50, 60 years old, they're just maintaining.
Yeah.
But while you're still in your youth, you're supposed to be trying to get better.
For real.
And even them, even if you're in your 50s or 60s, they're getting better by just even maintaining themselves.
Yeah,
but if you're younger, pushing yourself to certain limits just to see what the body can do. You have the youth, you can test it out. So that's more so what I mean by like the grind, what people don't really pretty much take advantage of when it comes to actually trying to grind to get progress themselves.
Yeah, you definitely got to put in the work to see the progress. You can't be like, okay, I've done this for 2 years and you don't see no progress if you're not putting in the work. You know, I always say this, there's two people that go to the gym, right? Is the people that go to the gym, right?
Facts.
And then there's people that do the gym and really go to the gym and really work out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so there's always two types of people, and just because you go to the gym don't mean that you're actually doing anything at the gym.
Yeah. Nah, I feel it. Now, one thing I do want to say too, when I started working out with you, you put me on this whole regimen. We got to it in the beginning, these competition workouts. How would you say that you feel is the difference between the regular training and the competition workouts?
So like regular training to me would be like doing like 750 push-ups for a set.
Yeah.
Right? That'd be like, you know, me trying to get better at just push-ups.
Yeah.
You know, so that'd be like training one certain movement or like a certain movement. But when you're training for competition, now you got to see what the competition is first. So like, let's say we got the summer competition, right? that we already know every year is gonna be pull, push, squat, dip.
Yeah.
Right? So you gotta practice those same movements as is. So you gotta practice the 90 seconds pull-ups into the 90-second push-ups. So you gotta do rounds of that in order to get better at the competition thing.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just be like, okay, I'm ready for a competition, you know, and then you go there and, you know, it's like, it's just literally practicing the competition standard and stuff like that.
Okay. Nah, understandable. And I would say it's a different mentality when you're doing the competitions too. What goes through your head when you're doing competitions?
When I'm in a competition?
When you're in a competition, what goes through your head?
Staying calm. Staying calm. I've been doing this so long already that I kind of know not to get anxious and get myself too worked up, because all that energy could go into the set that you're about to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like walking back and forth, like trying to get like, and, you know, like people get antsy, and you can't, not in a competition, you just gotta really stay real calm. And it's just like any other workout. You're just going against somebody or doing it versus a lot of people.
Yeah, no, facts.
Like, so keeping your composure.
Keeping your composure?
Yeah, for sure.
Would you say that makes you different from other athletes?
I think that's what makes me experience.
Okay.
That would be the difference. And we're going to see next week. You know, same thing.
Hey, and stay tuned, man. He has a mean battle. Settle it on the bars next week. Going down to New York. This shit gonna be epic, man. This shit gonna be epic. It's gonna be a movie, man. And honestly, I've been seeing the journey and been blessed enough to kind of even be part of it. So that's a blessing in itself with things that you just showed me, the experiences. And hey, listen, I met this man a few months ago. Met a whole 360 in what I think about when it comes to calisthenics. So this ain't just your average Joe just working out. And if you're watching, you know that already. No matter if you like it or not. You know that already. You feel me? But I just had to put my little 1-2 in there.
It's good.
But just to get on another subject, you do have a team. Now, not only do you have a team, but 2 people from your team are going out with you to New York. Let's speak about the BarGods.
I mean, just that subject alone, it kind of makes me emotional, only because, like, you got to understand, I'm taking 2 kids from Stockton, in a, you know, from a town, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To a big city, to doing something that they love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that to me is inspiring by itself. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I do it for. You know what I mean? Training me and me going, like me doing it. So like me doing it and them doing it is like 2 different things to me, because like I done been to New York. This is gonna be my 3rd time going to New York for free, with the free, you know, with the free plane ticket, you know, free hotel. You know, this is my 3rd time in a row doing it, so it's not nothing new to me. But to have the opportunity to show them that they could do it also is 10 times more motivating.
Yeah, no, that's facts. And so when it comes to the team, BarGods, we understand that it's even inspiring to you. Now, what do you want to make sure that you show others if they want to create a team like yours? What would advice that you would give them?
Don't be scared. Like, don't hold back.
Yeah.
Like, what are you waiting for? You want to create a team? Create it.
Facts.
We need it. The more teams, the bigger. You know, it's like you know, like I think other teams don't want to see other teams. You know, but it's like that's how you become a sport. You know, is by creating teams. You know, and I would love to see more teams in California. It's like shit. We need competition. You know, it's like come on, like let's all get together and let's get better. You know, and that's what it's about, really. You know what I mean? And that's what I would love to do with SAC. You know what I mean? Like I would love for Sacramento to come and be like, yo, Cali-Aesthetics is a team, or whoever, you know, whoever could come up, you know, like with a team and compete. You know what I mean? Like, cause like let's say, like, cause now we could create more competitions with these teams. You know what I mean? So I say just go for it.
And the collaboration is even more powerful. the collaboration is powerful. I'm not even gonna lie. Even throwing my event with him, it was more than what I expected. You feel me? From the first time I even had a phone call with you, it just put a whole 360 in my life. So yes, go for it. Do it. If you're trying to also make your own, I think it's something special. Because even being a part of him and his team is honestly brought a whole new light to my life. I'm not even gonna lie, which I fully enjoy. I'm not even gonna lie. Gotta thank you on that, man. I always thank you, but I really do gotta thank you because just getting introduced to it, you giving me that feel, that guidance, along with some other guys that I met. You guys have been great, as in just being open to me. Like, you get what I'm saying, and showing the culture, which I didn't even know when I started working out that this would even be a thing. Because I go into the gym and stuff, and I see a whole different type of culture when I go into the gym. But with you guys, it's been more personal. It's been a good personal at that. And even traveling, going to meet different people, see different things. I would have never thought last year I would go to LA for any Cali-Aesthetic shit. Yeah. I would have never thought it. You know what I'm saying?
But I think also that, like me doing that, I just hope that I inspire other people to do the same.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like that's what calisthenics is about.
Yeah.
Right? It's about, okay, you don't know how to do something? All right, cool. Yeah. Let me teach you, right?
Yeah.
Now, if I teach you, right, maybe you could teach the next person.
Facts.
And that's how we all get better.
Yeah.
But I feel like don't ever have a closed door to somebody because you never know what that person could bring to your life.
So we touched on the easy parts of it. What would you say is the hardest part? What would you say is the hardest part when it comes to leading your team?
Getting everybody on the same page. Because, well, first you got to be a good leader, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to say picking and choosing who you want on the team, but basically like having standard for your team. If that makes any sense.
No, it makes perfect sense.
Like, the hardest part would be to get everybody in the same line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like getting everybody on time on training.
Yeah.
Having it organized. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that is the hardest thing because like everybody's gonna want to do their own thing. And that's cool too. But you gotta kind of understand what the person wants out of it.
Yeah.
You got to kind of understand what's the person's goals.
Yeah.
When it comes to you introducing somebody to a team, or like you opening the door for a person to come in your team, is you got to understand what that person wants too, right? Because like let's say you're trying to open the door, right, for this person to come in your team, and they didn't want to compete.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like you got to kind of get that understanding is. Do you want to compete? Like, do you want, like, what do you want out of this? You know what I mean? Like, but that's why I don't get people from out of town to be on my team.
Yeah.
It's because like I want to hold the structure.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest thing to hold is the structure.
Oh.
On the team.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. And one thing too, I say what I see, especially online, what makes your team more different, and it's probably more teams like this, but you also have females on your team also, and they go hard themselves. So that's something that's even shining a light upon the whole team just in general, because not a lot of calisthenic people that I even see try to highlight that. Like, you get what I'm saying? And what do you think about that? About even having females on the team, more females doing calisthenics. Not just joining the team, but even doing calisthenics, because you don't see too many of the teams even have that part of them. I don't see that.
Yeah, I mean, having females on your team definitely shines a bright light to people who think that they can't do it.
Yeah.
So I feel like that'd be like a beautiful thing, by itself, because it's like, you see a girl doing something. And you'd be like, holy crap! Like you don't think that they have women also doing this?
Yeah, I'm seeing a female bust out a 50 clip of push-ups And I don't even see men doing that.
Exactly.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That amazes me. Like, you get what I'm saying? And that don't amaze the average person, then they lying. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a big difference to me.
Yeah, fine.
So that's why I say, like, that puts a light on it, because that opened my eyes to be like, okay, not just anybody can do it, but it's just like, this is for everybody. It's not just for, you feel me, the brawling, yelling in the face, men, like, you get what I'm saying? I see people in wheelchairs doing it. Like, you get what I'm saying? This is for everybody. And there's no reason why I feel like anybody shouldn't be doing basic body weight exercises themselves. Mm-hmm. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is natural. A lot of this stuff is natural. So that's why I was like, man, this is this stuff, just seeing what you do and how you handle it is just an eye opener in general. So this isn't just an experience, but this is a learning lesson through even seeing how you coordinate everything. At least to me, at least. Yeah. I see how you coordinate stuff, and it shines a different light upon being a leader when it comes to this calisthenic thing. Yeah. Like, you get what I'm saying?
That's a big part of it. It's being a good leader who can lead, but you also have to have experience in the things that you're talking about. Like,
yeah.
So like, I can't tell somebody to do a 40 clip pull-ups, right? If I can't do 40 pull-ups.
Which makes sense.
You know, so you gotta, you have to be a good leader and actually lead with experience.
Yes,
for sure.
which makes a total sense. And the crazy part about it is, you be going at it with the people that you train. You and Jay battling, like, you feel me? If you're not able to train somebody up to the point where they can battle you, what's the point of doing it? Like, you get what I'm saying? When it comes to the competitions.
So I feel like that right there is a good point, because I feel like people are scared to get beat by somebody who they'll train.
Yeah, but that
you know, but it shouldn't be like that, right?
Shouldn't.
But that's what happens. You know, it's like, I'm glad that I'm able to have competition that could push me.
Yeah.
Because for years, you know, I was the strongest person.
Yeah.
Right? And I kind of like plateaued because, you know, like, I didn't have anybody pushing me. You know, and now that I have somebody or two people, you know, that's even better, right? It pushes me and it keeps me young.
Yeah, nah, I hear you, because you still got Drake going, and he going hard, and I ain't gonna lie, Ari creeping up.
He right there.
Ari creeping
right
up,
there.
like,
hey,
man.
Ari, I got Isaac right behind them, like.
Isaac.
There's a couple, like, they coming. They. Man, I can't wait till 2 years from now and see how
I can't either. Like, it's amazing just seeing it, and even seeing the energy and them enjoying it, because seeing them battle even with each other, against each other, it seemed like they were still having fun with it. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Course.
And I see them putting that little dog in them. Like, you get what I'm saying? Where it's just like, what you mean? Like, you feel me? But still celebrating each other at the same time when it's time to perform. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's not jealousy. It's not.
Yeah.
We brothers trying to get each other better.
Yeah.
You know, and always looking to better, right? And always looking to better each other. So, like, there's always gonna be somebody better than you.
Yeah.
So, and there's always, okay, so, like, if you're better than me, right? My focus is to be better than you. So I gotta try to push myself and really try to go after you. You know what I mean? And not in a malicious way. It's just, I want to be I want to be good.
Yeah.
You know, and to always strive for better, you always gotta just, you know, put your all into it.
That's facts. Now, we touched on the team. Now, you also got the Cali-Aesthetic Battle League. Let's speak upon that, man. Well, what's that all about?
Yeah, man. Calisthenics Battle League. I feel like
we made calisthenics clean again. Like,
yeah. We definitely setting the standard. We've been setting the standard though. Like, I mean, we've been doing this for years, standard-wise.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like when it comes to competition, I feel like that's the best way to. It's the best way to see where you at, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is the problem with competitions is that we have two people, right? One person holds himself to the maximum potential of standard-wise, right? Then you have the other person where you just want to win however way they could get it.
Yeah.
Right? And it shouldn't be like that, right? Because now if I'm going against you, right, and you have not a good form, right, then when we go look back at the video, I'm holding myself to a certain standard, right? And you beat me, I'm gonna be mad because I put my all into it.
Yeah.
And you just kind of won with this, with this form, and I feel like, that's what we trying to do with the make calisthenics clean again.
Yeah.
It's basically, it's not for your training, it's for competition.
Yeah.
Let's keep these competitions as clean as possible so we can showcase the beautiful part of the calisthenics is the beautiful strength.
Yeah. And what would you say? I forget what you had in name, but just the last Cali-Aesthetic Battle League, was it a tournament?
That was a circuit.
That was a circuit. So even that battle itself holds you to a standard.
Yes.
And I feel like that battle alone, or just competition alone, or circuit, that is good for if you're starting off in competitions. I feel like that's a good start right there because you're getting judged. You got to keep strict form, and it's the most basic exercises that you need. Pull-ups, push-ups, squats, and dips. Those were great. Like, you get what I'm saying? I feel like those lined it up great. I don't know if I missed one, but
pull, push, squat, dip.
Yeah, those were great. You have 90 seconds to do it, right?
Yeah, 90 seconds.
And then
30-second rest.
30-second rest. Like, you feel me? And you could do that on your own, training like that, and it's gonna help you get that better form. Like, you get what I'm saying? Don't just try to bomb out as many as you can. Try to make sure it's strict form.
Yeah.
And the way that you guys held the standard, where it was dead stop pull-ups, double pump push-ups, where you gotta lock out.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Make sure that you locking out when it comes to the dips, ass to grass, and lock out at the top when it comes to squats. Come on, man. Like, you feel me? That's perfect for the people at the beginning. Like, you get what I'm saying?
And also why it's perfect for the people in the beginning is because you can always go back to the same competition.
Yeah.
Because it's the same competition every summer.
Yeah.
Every summer is the same format. It's never gonna change.
Yeah.
And it's because we want people to come back and see where you at.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I mean? So like if you landed 14th, maybe you land 12. Maybe you land 10. If you're training, you should get better.
Yeah, no, that's facts. And you'll see it even with my short interview with Jay afterwards. Jay was like, man, I've been doing this for, what did he say, how long? 3 years?
3 years.
3 years before he won. And he got everything that he wanted. Like, you get what I'm saying? And worked for it. You got to work for it. That's what you got to do. You got to work for it. If you're not willing to work for it,
it's not for you.
It's not for you. Stop saying that you want it. You don't really want it. Come on, man.
That's why. I don't mean to cut you off, but when you say that calisthenics is for everyone, yes, calisthenics is for everyone, but not competition is for everyone.
No.
Because then you have a lot of sore losers and stuff like that. So
yes,
it's not competition is not for everyone.
Which that's damn near in anything where you competing where you're gonna have a sore loser. But there gotta be winners and there gotta be losers. And sometimes you'll be one or the other. It's on you to make the change though. You can be a winner at first and become a loser.
Yeah.
You can be a loser at first and become a winner. Like he said, competition is not for everybody, but you can at least put in some effort. That's what people are gonna celebrate. People are gonna clap for is the effort that you put in.
Yeah.
So I say at least give it a try when it comes to not just competing, but even pushing yourself. But guaranteed, that Cali-Aesthetic Battle League competition, it's gonna get you right. It's gonna get you to where you need to be. Because even us, we were like, damn, we need to make sure that we're on point when it comes to this. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, man, my pull-ups ain't, I ain't even think I can do a dead stop pull-up. So that's what makes it even more interesting when it comes down to it. But it's a funny thing when it comes down to just even battling in that type of format, because it's really just making sure that You stay on strict form. My bad. I thought Graham was gonna say something.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
dude.
I was trying to concentrate. I'm like, is Graham gonna say something? But also, what do you think the Calisthenics Battle League means for the future of calisthenics?
That's a good question. For the future, is hard to say because other people don't support other people's stuff unless they are part of it. So unless 100 people gonna get behind it and sponsor it, it's just gonna stay the same. Sadly to say, you know, but I mean, we pushing the envelope, you know, to where all I want right now, is to keep the form in the competition.
Yeah.
That's like the short-term goal. Long-term goal is, you know, getting big sponsors and stuff like that. But you know.
Yeah. Nah, and actually getting people. The people that I seen come out, and even the new people that I seen come out, that was my first time coming. So you got to be doing something right.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there may be some that don't come, that don't pretty much shout it out, but then there's other people that do. Like, you get what I'm saying? And people, you feel me, may not have come, but maybe they repost it. Maybe they consider it. Like, you get what I'm saying? But it's something that's getting noticed. That's one thing for sure. And with you guys doing things like the RipRight competition, Calisthenics Battle League, having 3 of the BarGods going out there, like, you get what I'm saying? There's no way you're not going to get noticed. Like, you get what I'm saying? I feel like it's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I see the future of the Calisthenics Battle League getting further and being something that people are feeling like I need to stop by if I come to California. If I do calisthenics, that's something that I need to stop by. Because even at the end of it, when we started having a little fun with it, or even in the middle of it, the little dip challenge, like, you get what I'm saying? Playing with muscle ups. You got people doing planks and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just little playful things like that. That's what helps also. Because people knowing, hey, I can come out here and, you feel me, get mine in too. We got 11-year-olds, trying to challenge me to a dip competition. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, that's what makes it even more fun too. People having that camaraderie that, man, like, I felt leaving better than when I came. Like, you get what I'm saying? And sometimes even stronger. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
that's what it's all about, is inspiring the crowd.
yeah.
You know, thinking that they can do it too.
Yeah.
And for next time, they'll compete.
Yes.
You know, that's always the goal, right?
Yes.
But I've been doing it for so long that I don't even see it no more like that. Cause, you know, that was like the first goal, right? It was like my first competition. Okay, let's get people out there so next time they can compete, right?
Yeah.
But like the goal is just so much broader now and bigger. It's just,
Yeah.
you know, we kind of forget like those little things.
That's true. That's true. Okay, now let's talk about calisthenics as a culture and where you see it going in the near future. Where do you think calisthenics is going right now? Where are we headed right now when it comes to calisthenics? Not just on the West Coast, not just on the East Coast, not just overseas. Where do you see it going?
Ain't going nowhere if nobody gets on the same standard and write a book and be like, this is the rules. They ain't gonna go nowhere, because why CrossFit got where CrossFit is at is because they got a rule book. People listen to that rule book, right? The thing with calisthenics is like, I don't think that's a pull-up, or I don't think that's the correct push-up, or I don't think that's the correct squat, or if they do know, they don't want to follow it.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I don't think it's going nowhere if everybody don't get on the same page. It's sad to say. I hate to say that, you know, because I love calisthenics so much.
Yeah.
You know, but it ain't going nowhere if nobody gets on the same page, nobody supports each other's things. You know, it's all everywhere. It's all over the place. You know.
Yeah.
Come on, white people don't want to see certain things
Yeah.
You know, like as sad as to say, like it's not professional.
Yeah.
You know, like you have people screaming at each other. It's like nobody. You think a white person will want to go and see two black people screaming at each other with their shirts off?
Yeah.
It's intimidating to them.
Yeah.
You know, and it's sad to say, I don't want to put race into it.
Yeah.
But you got to be professional when it comes to certain things when you want to grow the sport. And the first thing to do is to set the standard on form.
Yeah, because you do have battles that I see, not necessarily you, but there is battles that I see where, I think it's good for people to cheer on the sideline, but when you have the crowd too close to the athletes and they're screaming across from each other at at another person's team, and that person screaming over to the team, and they're you feel me? They may be playful with it, but like you said, it looks aggressive. It looks like, hey, there's no structure here.
Now that's calisthenics culture. That's like the real culture.
Yeah.
Right? And we love that.
Yeah.
Us calisthenics people, us as calisthenics athletes love that. But we need fans.
Yeah.
We don't need more calisthenics athletes. To grow the sport, we need fans. We need people to be invested in the athletes.
Yes.
More than just your peer or somebody like that. We need people to know who Killem is. We need people to know who Hoodie J is and what he stands behind and like how he's helping people, like do certain things and like it's investing in that person, and that's what we don't have. We don't have anybody. But then when we do have people, right, now you got to create a character, right? Yeah. So now you have to put a Luffy hat on your head, and now you have to have a Mortal Kombat hat on your head, and you have to have those personas because that's what draws the people in.
Yes.
So it's like a love and hate type, good and bad, always type of thing. So it's hard to grow the sport when there's so many obstacles to go through.
Yeah, I can see why that can be a hurdle to have to get over. That does seem difficult, and I never even thought about it like that. We don't need more athletes; we need more fans, and that makes absolute sense because for the things that people are doing in the sections that people have, there should be a whole like battle league that has hit all those points where they're going to do an endurance battle, they're going to do freestyle battle, they're going to do wrestling battle, and it's all there, and people are willing to see. They don't got to feel like, oh, I can't do that, so I don't even want to watch it. Most people can't play football, but they want to watch football.
But
like,
why do you think that is?
The fans?
Not only fans, because at the end of the day, people don't invest in the players at first. What is it about? It's about your state. It's about where you're from.
Okay.
So
like well, they all hold the standards.
Yeah,
but certain states are known for holding a certain type of standard or having certain type of athletes, right?
Kinda. So, but then you have like people who like the Oakland Raiders, right?
Yeah.
Don't know one player of the Oakland Raiders